So my name is Robbie McRobbie. I'm the CEO of the Hong Kong Rugby Union. I've worked at the Hong Kong Rugby Union since 2003 in a variety of different roles. Community rugby manager, looking after the sevens for a period of time, and I took up the CEO position on the 1st of May 2017. Before joining the Hong Kong Rugby Union, I served 11 years as a police officer in Hong Kong. The pinnacle of my career was arresting one person who was burglaring my own flat. But I do like to think that some of the values that I learned during my time as a police officer have helped me in my career in sport. And I do think there are a lot of common ethos and values between police officers and rugby. And I think that's probably why quite a large number of former police officers end up working in sport and in rugby in particular. I think things like integrity, inclusivity, fairness and friendship, these are the values that I like to think underpin the police ethos and equally are very important in rugby. And these are also values that really underpin the whole concept of sustainability, which is becoming an increasingly important focus, not just in sport, but obviously throughout the world. The Hong Kong Rugby Union, we have been taking our own small steps on a sustainability journey over the last few years. But it's great to see that now the International Olympic Committee, they have just published a very comprehensive sustainability guide for sports organisations, a very clear step-by-step process on how federations and associations and clubs can really get on board the sustainability concept. World Rugby have also they've got a sustainability page up on the World Rugby website. They are very much partnering with the IOC on this concept, and so it's great to see two of the most, from our point of view, two of the most important and influential world sporting bodies really throwing their weight behind sustainability. So what have the Hong Kong Rugby Union done? Well, we set up a community foundation a few years ago, and that was really to push this concept of inclusivity through programs like prison rugby and deaf rugby, special needs rugby, and working with groups in the Hong Kong community like the Paul and Cook, Tung Wah Group, the Hong Kong Society for Protection of Children, the Hong Kong Federation of Youth Groups and Chicken Soup Foundation. We've really tried to ensure that every youngster in Hong Kong, every boy and girl, regardless of ethnicity, of religion, male, female, all shapes and sizes, and also regardless of the socioeconomic background of the families, that they have the opportunity to play rugby if they wish to do so. And I think that really is the very crux of our vision of making rugby a game for all. We've worked closely with the Environment Bureau, Leisure and Cultural Services Department, and our friends from the Business Environment Council on a Green Sevens campaign over the last 5 years. That's really been something that we've been trying to do to look at how we reduce the environmental footprint of the annual Cathay Pacific HSBC Rugby Sevens event. And recently we've tried to broaden that campaign out into a wider movement year-round with the rugby community under the title of Let's Keep Rugby Green. So that's been an important part of our sustainability efforts as well. We've also we've proudly been supporting the Hong Kong Gay Games organising committee in their efforts to bring the Gay Games to Hong Kong, which of course they have been successful in doing so. So we look forward to working with them over the next few years ahead of 2022 when Hong Kong will become the first Asian city to host the Gay Games. These are all small steps though, and we are very aware that there is a very long journey ahead for us in terms of trying to achieve our sustainability goals. So to that end, we've recently signed an MOU with a group in Hong Kong called The Purpose Business, and with their assistance and guidance and efforts, we feel confident that will help us on this journey. We also have a fantastic relationship with the Laureate Sport for Good Foundation, who support charities around the world who are working in this area of using sport to affect social change. So, we're confident we've got two great partners there who are really going to help us in the months and years ahead. We want to take the whole rugby community with us on this journey. There are lots of people engaged already in Hong Kong rugby who have got knowledge and expertise and certainly passion around sustainability, and we want to engage with them and with our partners, with our sponsors, and of course our national players who can be such powerful advocates and role models in their own right. And we saw with our Green Sevens campaign with two of our national players, James Cunningham and Jamie Jang, with them getting on board and supporting the campaign. It really made a huge difference in terms of raising the profile of what we were doing. So small steps, but exciting steps. We're committed to this journey. We do passionately believe that sport does have the power to change lives, and sport has the power to change the world. And over the coming months and years, we're going to try and make sure that sustainability is very much ingrained in everything that we do as individuals and as an organisation.